All right, so good morning, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, and we are live here at Dice Tower Con in sunny Orlando, Florida. As usual, I'm Matt, joined here with Josh, and we have a special guest right now, Brandon from Brain Games. How you doing today, Brandon?
Good.
Pleasure to have you on. So, what are you going to be showing off for us today?
We got Ice Cool. This just won the Dice Tower Family Game of the Year. It is a penguin flicking dexterity game featuring our box in the box.
Fantastic.
Thank you. So basically the way it works is the first thing you do is you unbox all these nesting boxes here, and each one has a colored dot that you are going to match with.
So the box is part of the game.
The box is part of the game, right, exactly. So even setup should be fun. So all I'm doing here is I'm looking for a blue dot or a gray dot. Here's my gray dot.
Okay.
Yellow dot, purple dot. And I'm guessing this probably matches perfectly here.
Okay.
So once I got this basic...
Switch the board camp, please.
I know Nicole, can you switch the board cam when you get a second? Thank you very much.
So once you have the... nice. Once you have them matched in the dots, you will put the fish pins on these... yeah, you can see it. These little indications here.
Okay.
And you'll have 4 of them all around.
So everything fits together nice and snug there.
Exactly. And it's important to line up the symbols, not the size of the box, because again, there are 5 different sized boxes, so you'll actually have a little bit of gap you'll find. So again, you look at the symbols, not the box.
Gotcha.
So this would be nice and sturdy now. It's all one thing. So the next thing we do is we add our colored fish to the indicated walls. There are 3 of them, and again, they have a symbol that is a fish.
So are the colors actually matter there, or are you just putting those randomly on there?
I'm going to put all the colors in the game on there. There are 4 different colors, 4 different penguins, and these fish correspond to each penguin. So it's the goal of the game is to get all of your fish. So the way you do that is by shooting your penguins through the doors with fish on them.
Okay.
And that's why I'm putting fish on here, so there's fish to score. So this would be a full setup. We have the fish on the doors we want, we got the board together, and then we are ready to begin the game. So the way the game works is each of us...
Oh, if you want to show it off here, we have a little card cam. So we got a little penguin there.
Yeah, so each player has a penguin and an ID card. It's also good to note that if you do care about representing the gender you identify with, all penguins are double-sided.
Fantastic.
I didn't know penguins carried IDs on them.
Yes, they do. It's very important because these are hall passes, and we are in an Ice Cool high school.
Okay.
And you must have your hall pass with you to score fish.
Okay.
To not get detention.
There we go. Ice detention.
So I place these all these penguin cards in a row because this will be our player order, and each penguin should have their. Is this somewhere on? Oh, it's good enough. Somewhere on there.
So are each of us represented by one of the colors then?
Right, exactly. So in a 3-player game, we wouldn't be playing with one of these colors. Let's just say, I think we all identify as male here, so let's switch to the male side.
Okay.
And then I would take the red off because we wouldn't be playing with red this game.
No red fish required.
No red fish required or a red penguin. Okay, so upside down, right side up. So, as I said, you want to get fish. The way you do that is by shooting your penguins through doors with fish on them.
Okay.
Right? When you do, you take your fish off, you place it on your penguin card, and you score a fish card as points.
Okay.
These are 1, 2, or 3 points, and most points wins.
Okay.
Okay? So, while we are doing that, while we're running around getting fish, one of us is going to do something different, and I'll go ahead and start as that person. Do you have a color preference?
Let me take blue then.
Blue, I'll put you for here for now, and green or yellow?
I'll take green.
We could put red back on.
So quick question. Do you have a problem with either of the colors there, Josh? Because Josh is colorblind, so...
All the colors are good for me.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. Color. We are working on improving our colorblind friendliness, but I'm glad that you can identify
Everything's
these.
very good shades of the colors you picked.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know yellow and green can be hard sometimes, and green and red can be hard, but the shades you picked are very easy for me to
Excellent.
see the difference between.
Very good. Happy to hear that. Okay, so continuing on. You two will be running around getting fish, but I am going to take on the role of the hall monitor.
Okay.
And the hall monitor doesn't care about fish, so I'm going to take my fish off the board. All I care about is hall passes. I get hall passes by knocking in to your penguin.
Ooh.
When I do, I will take your hall pass away from you, I will score it in front of me, and at the end of the round, each hall pass we have is worth 1 fish card.
Okay.
So we all start the round with 1 guaranteed fish card with our hall pass. But if I catch you, I'm going to take that fish potential away from you.
Do I still get a chance to keep going even if I have my hall pass taken away?
You do. You
Okay.
do. It's a little thematically off, but you still get to wander the halls. The only thing is you
Be
lost.
sneaky.
Yeah. Sneaky. Sneaky penguins. You have just lost the potential to get that point.
Okay.
So the round begins with all the penguins off, and I, as the hall monitor, would place myself anywhere I want to in the kitchen. This is opposite the room that you will all enter on.
Okay.
And I will
Over
note
here.
that most of the time it's best to play this standing around a table, but we can play the sitting down version, which is also adds its own challenges to the game.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I think this is off camera, but as I indicated before, player order is based on these cards here, just to keep track
Put it
of it.
over here, and that's a little bit more.
Sure, that's great. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just to help you remember whose turn it is, basically. Okay. That looks much better. Thank you. Maybe
So
even-
the turn order begins with the hall monitor then.
So yes, the round begins with the hall monitor. The hall monitor just places his first turn. He doesn't start shooting until the other penguins have begun shooting. It's just a way for me to lock in my position, because otherwise, if you on your first turn and you both end up here, obviously it's too easy because.
And you missed.
Well,
I'll take your word for it though.
in development, this was important. Moving on. So, I placed my penguin. Then it would be green. I've already forgotten whose color is who.
I'm going to be green.
Excellent. So
that's going to be blue.
green. Enter on the red dot and then take a shot. So, there are no rules for how you take a shot. That's part of the appeal of this game. It's a very friendly, do whatever you want sort of game. We do have a recommended way of shooting, and that is placing your 3 fingers on the board and your thumb, and kind of like a pool stick, just pushing. Like this is like you don't need to flick. A push is actually a little bit more controlled.
Don't need to give it air.
Right. If you
Fly off the board and across the room.
if you do want to give it air, there are jump shots. Let's see if I can pull one off on camera, where you just shoot.
That's legal then.
It is legal, but it is very hard to control. Maybe I shouldn't shoot at the camera. I'm going to shoot to the side this time, and there it is.
Ooh.
And if I had pulled that off, that would be me taking your hall pass. But you're going to get a shot before you do that. So again, no rules for how you shoot. You can even make contact as long as it's just like one steady fluid contact. Exactly so.
And I'm assuming you don't get any of the fish for doing the jump over the walls there. You have to go through the little gates.
Yeah, to get fish, you must go
doorways.
through the doors. So you could jump over and under, but you would have to, as you said, go through the doors with fish to score them.
Fantastic.
Okay.
And so I'm assuming a round ends when all of the fish have been collected from one player?
That's
or-
right. Or I have collected all your hall passes.
Okay.
We have 2 different clocks going.
Okay. So this is a quick game.
Yeah, it's a very quick game.
All right. So I'm here.
There it is.
Can't even get through the door.
Blue.
Okay, so Josh, if you could put me on the red one there. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm bad at this. Okay.
All right, let's see if I can do that jump shot again.
Oh.
But I don't think I hit you.
You didn't hit me.
All right, that's my turn. Green, you might want to get out of here. If you begin your turn outside the red line, you can move to the closest point on it.
Oh, okay.
You
Very
should
cool.
move to the closest point on it. It's rarely a bad idea to move to the red line.
Oh, there
Yep,
you
that's
go.
an excellent shot.
Okay, so
all
I
right,
need
we
to-
are standing
I
up a
need
little
to-
bit. All right,
yeah.
you're getting serious. You're getting serious.
So I can go over to this red line here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I hit you. So what happens if I hit you?
That's the same thing. You just
Oh.
make contact with me. That's bad
Oh.
news for you. So
Oh,
I'm going
boy.
to take your hall pass, and now I am very close to ending this whole thing. If I can pull this shot off, and now I'm in your way.
You are in my way. I don't like that.
He's gonna run away. Breakdancing penguin.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do this a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm bad at these dex games here.
That's pretty
there
good.
we go.
Okay, so if you begin your turn as I am between two rooms, and you can see yourself in both rooms, you get to choose which room you're in, and I choose this room, and I'm going to move myself to the closest point on the red line.
Okay.
Okay? And now I'm going to try to... Ooh, so close. I was trying to...
Yeah, I see that.
All right.
I'm getting a little nervous there. I don't know.
So, yellow, green. Yep.
Okay. So
You
I
could
can
move
go,
to the red line if you want to. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do this one down here. Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no!
But you're fine, because I already have your hall pass.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's only
You made
green.
an obstacle for him.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I guess.
So after blue, me again?
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Doing green.
Run away, Josh.
Oh, uh-oh.
Save me, Blue. Save me. Hit him.
Yeah.
Hit him.
You can push him out.
You mean.
Okay, you did get a fish for that, so you take your fish off, put him on penguin.
And I get a fish card.
Yeah, and you can look at that fish card, and that's important because actually maybe, is this thing still up?
Yep, it sure is.
Okay, great. So normally you wouldn't show me this, but I just want to show you that there are 3 types of cards here. 1, 2, and 3 points. The 3 and the 2s are just fish, right? But you'll see the 1 also has an ice skate.
Okay.
If you have scored a pair of ice skates previously during the game, and there's the icon right there,
Yeah.
you get an extra flick. So you just flip them face up from your score pile, say, hey guys, I got 2 ice skates here. You take a bonus shot.
Very cool.
Okay? So it's important to know what your number was when you score it, but you keep it secret from the other players.
Okay. And that
So-
goes over on my card over there.
I keep it with
or-
your card. Some players prefer to keep it in their hands, but just as long as you keep track of how many points you have.
Gotcha.
Okay, now
It's your turn.
let's just end this. Ooh, okay, great. So now I have all 3 hall passes. The round is over.
And I lost.
I think it's pretty safe to say you lost with scoring no points. I get 3 additional fish for the 3 hall passes I have. Then we reset. So I give everybody their hall pass back. We put everybody's fish back on that scored them. It was a high scoring round.
Hey.
I will put my fish back on because I am no longer the hall monitor. The hall monitor is going to pass over to the next player, who in this case is green. So we're going to take green's fish off,
Okay.
put them over here, and now green, and take our penguins back. Am I the last one to do so? No, here it is.
Oh, there it is.
Here we go. Do you have yours? Ah,
So
here it is.
now you're on patrol, Josh.
Right, so now you will place anywhere you want to in the kitchen.
I'll go over there.
Blue, you will enter on the red dot.
Okay. And I will attempt to do this.
Yep.
Oh, I'm bad. Okay. No bueno. Oh, you gotta have the gentle touch. That's what it is.
Sometimes. There are people who just power hit every time and they do fine.
Okay, so it's back to me then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, if you're outside the red line, you can move to the closest point on it. You
Oh,
probably
yeah,
should.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make that shot much easier. There it is.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hello.
You got a fish.
Yeah, so you got fish and you take fish.
Woo.
And you want to look at that
Kind of a look out there.
value
I'm gonna show it off for,
So
for
I'll
chat
play
there.
as the hall monitor once.
once, and then the game is over and we add up our points, right?
Okay.
And it's a
Fantastic.
balancing thing. Okay, who just went? Blue?
Yeah.
That means
so
it's me.
Yellow
And
start.
this should be a pretty easy shot. It is. I also get a fish. And I haven't actually looked at my fish yet, which I should have when I got them as all. Okay, it's not particularly strategically sound for me to do it now, but I am going to just go through it. I have 2 1s, I reveal them, and I will take an extra turn.
Okay.
So I will move myself to the red line. This is actually a very bad time to use this power, but I'm going to keep going forward with it. All right.
Row.
Just trying to, Oh, God.
Hit me.
I think it will be pretty easy for you to
If I
do
miss,
so. Hope
it's
so.
bad.
It's
pretty
gonna
bad
be
at this
embarrassing.
point
So
if you
Josh is
miss.
like really close to him there.
There it
we
is.
go.
So you take my hall pass, put it on top of your hall pass. There it is.
Back to
and
my
Blue's
turn. Then. Okay. So let's move myself over there, and I will attempt to. Ooh, I could go that way. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Yeah, that's not great, but let's see if I can get us both through this.
So if you flick me through, I get the fish too.
Yep,
then?
both of us do. Well, I saved you.
Oh well, thank you.
So
Does he get his fish?
he gets his fish, and
Nice.
I do not get mine. So that's another fish for you.
very good.
Very good. Yep. Oof.
Meese.
Meese.
And then
Back to me.
great.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over to the red
Basketball?
line here, the basketball, and I'm gonna.
Okay. Oh, you
no.
made it through.
Oh boy.
All right, and I am not gonna knock you through that door because that will be bad for me in the end here.
Because you want the points then. Oh.
Yeah, because the second he hits you, no more points for me this round.
Oh. Okay.
No contact.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna go right on the corner there.
Yeah,
That's-
and if you can make this shot, the round's over because you have your fish. No pressure.
No pressure.
all the pressure.
No pressure.
Under pressure.
Oh, that's it.
That's
That's how
shot.
you do it. Okay, so that's your third and final fish. You get one more of these to look at.
Okay.
You get one more for the hall pass you did not lose.
Ooh.
And then you get 2 for the hall pass, 1 for the one you started with, and 1 for the one you took from me.
Okay.
Okay, now we reset again. So blues fish come. Wait.
Stays off.
Stay off.
Green.
Yep.
Green.
Greens
Red.
come on. My third fish will join your green fish there. You will be the first to place your penguin anywhere in the kitchen. And do we have... Yeah, well, here you go. So anywhere you want to in the kitchen?
Try that there.
That looks good to me. I will come this way, because... Woo!
Whoa, nice
Didn't mean
shot.
to go that hard, but that's all right. That's all right.
You almost got the full loop around there.
That would've been great.
That would have been impressive. Have you
That
ever
hasn't
gotten
happened?
2 fish in one turn
Yes.
there?
Yes, I have seen all 3 fish in one.
Really?
It is a combination of spinning and ricocheting, and it's near impossible.
Okay, so I have got to try this. Oh! I'm gonna wait. I have 2 ice skates in my pile there that I'm gonna use and probably wind up missing you.
This is a much better time to use them, though, than when I use them.
So those get discarded.
Oh, yeah,
I don't get
face
the
up.
points for 'em?
Just face up.
You
You
get
still get the
points.
points.
Oh, I still get the points.
They were
Okay.
just indicating that you have now used them.
Okay. So I will attempt to.
Yeah,
I
you
touched
touched.
you.
You touched me. So would you mind? Thank you. Okay. So back to me.
Yep.
What's the easiest way for me to go? I'm just gonna set up for next turn, I think.
All
right.
What are you doing, Josh? Run away.
Ooh, that was almost very good.
Okay, so I'm
Yep.
gonna get a little violent with the shot because I want to try for the ricochet here.
Okay.
Oh, that was not as violent as I thought it was gonna be.
That's back to me.
Yes.
So this should be another easy one. Oh, that's too hard though. That's not a great setup. Let me see what I get here. Oh, let me just double check what I got. This might be a better time if I. Oops. Don't let me take yours. No. All right. All right.
All right.
That's fine. Ooh, very nice. Yep.
Stop it, Josh.
Okay. Yep. Thank
Discard.
you.
There we
Okay,
go.
so I'm gonna
Yep.
go back this way, attempt to go chase after him.
Oh,
I
that was a
touched
touch.
him.
That's
I
a touch.
bonked him.
Okay. So round's over. You will get 3 more cards, and I think that's probably going to mean you win the game.
Hopefully.
So now we add up points, and most points wins. Keep in mind that the ice skates you used do still count.
Okay.
Back to your earlier point.
So I
That has all ones.
got a lot of 3s.
Oh, he has all the 3s. All
You
the
already have a
3s.
higher score than me. So
Okay, so I got 12, 16, 18 points.
and I come in at 10.
I come in at 8.
Right there it
For
is.
3 cards.
Yeah, not bad. First, second, third.
Woo!
There we go.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you so
High
much.
score for all the I'm bad at Dex games.
You know, yeah. I mean, maybe it's the undersell, over deliver aspect there.
One thing people do enjoy about this game is it is very accessible, and like there's a lot of accidental success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like bumping into people doing these really cool ricochet shots. Yeah. So not that you didn't deserve your win, you did.
I maybe
obviously.
did.
But it is a thing that people enjoy. It is still very much a skill game. You do get better at it the more you play. But there is also the 1, 2, 3 randomization, the nature of Dex games. People enjoy the balancing.
Absolutely. So where can we find this game?
This game, we're coming up to our 1-year anniversary. We launched at Gen Con last year. We have just been winning award after award this year. We just pulled the Dice Tower family game, and it is in stock. You can buy it at your local game store. You can buy it online if that's where you like to buy it. If you're coming to Gen Con, we'll be selling it there along with some cool promos. You can meet some of the development team there.
Play with you guys, maybe?
Play with us for sure.
Okay.
Yes, always. We are always down to play.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming on the stream and showing that off.
The other thing,
Yes.
I don't know if chat could really see it. There's a lot of cool little art on the walls.
Yeah.
In the boxes.
There is.
like there's this little. Is that a polar bear?
Yeah, there's a polar bear
scary polar bear?
diagram. There's a whale diagram. There's a.
I think I like the penguin, the beefed up penguin right here.
Well, it's the nice thing too is that it's around all the boxes, so depending on where you're standing around the box is
Matt,
going to change
you
up your
didn't get to see
viewpoint.
that one.
Which one?
here.
Oh, there we go.
Buff penguin.
The buff penguin. I
But-
like that.
But my all-time favorite. That's pretty good. But my favorite touch is this is the Teacher's Lounge. And inside the Teacher's Lounge, you will see that they are playing the Dice Tower Family Game of the Year, Ice Cool. And if you
Subtle,
look
subtle.
very closely, inside of their game of Ice Cool is yet another game of Ice Cool.
Gameception.
Boxception.
I like it.
Conception at all.
What's the next
Thanks.
Boxception game coming?
We're working on it. We're working on it. Right now, this year, we are focusing on just expanding our catalog in the United States. We're importing some smaller titles from a Lithuanian publisher called Logos. We are working on Box in the Box ideas. We are working on more Ice Cool ideas, but we have no.
If I got
release
two
dates.
ice boxes, could I make a giant map?
You can. They are all unofficial. There's only one official way of setting up the game, but we, as a team, have a whole bunch of different setups that we've tested. There's a race mode that some of us play. You can get creative. It's just not going to be as balanced and pure as this.
No.
But yeah, you totally can. I do it all the time.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on and showing it off.
Thanks for having me.
Really
It was
appreciate
a pleasure.
it. Everyone, that was Brandon with Brain Games. Stay tuned. We're going to have more publishers and games coming up for you all to watch later on in the day. Thank you very much. Twist Gaming signing off. Take care, everyone.
All right.